Imagine taking a book and transforming it into an interactive course that not only enhances understanding, but creates an exhilarating and engaging experience for learners. And that's effectively what me and the team at PACT have been working on over the last 6 months. My name's Ollie. I head up the partnerships team at PACT. And over that period of 6 months, we've been working to develop a new product, which we're calling Expert Edge, that effectively transforms books into interactive courses. Now, a lot of this work has been based on some data and insight that we have, that comes from the 20 plus years of experience that PACT Publishing has in publishing technical learning content into the market, and also from all of the different e-learning providers and learning management systems that we've worked with. And the first insight is that 82% of our usage is focused around our core book products. And you have to bear in mind here that 50% of our content going to these partners is book and 50% is video. So there is a disproportionate amount of people using books over videos. The other thing that we're bearing in mind is that the user experience and UI consuming text-based content within learning management systems and e-learning platforms is actually pretty poor. If you're looking at it as a PDF, you have a document that you can scroll up and down through, but it doesn't provide the level of interactivity and engagement that learners are probably looking for. The other thing that's a limiting factor is that there's not actually a lot of text-based content in these learning management systems and e-learning platforms. It's very much a market dominated by video courses. So as a result, there isn't a lot of content there for the actual readers and users who are looking at these systems on a day-to-day basis to actually use. So we've developed our new product, Expert Edge, and what you can see in front of you here is an example of a PACT book that we've taken and created these new interactive assets around to create a more full and interactive experience. So I can see that we have a product information page here that provides more information about the actual course. It's no longer a book. So you can see you have lessons, not chapters. You have the time and duration. You can see what the skill level is. And you can see we created videos to provide an introduction into the actual content itself and what's going to be covered within that course. Now, all of this content has been generated automatically based on the source input file of our original book. So that goes for all of the metadata that covers what's included within the title and who the course is for, and also detail about who the instructors are as well. You can see when you go into the content, each section is made up of a video introduction and then the actual content itself, followed up by an assessment that enables users to really understand whether they're successfully retaining the knowledge that they're learning through the course. So if we go back into some pieces of content, you'll see here that you have a relatively clean reading experience. Users can toggle between light mode and dark mode. So if they're in bed and they're reading at night, they can go to dark mode and reduce eye strain. If they're working at their desktop during the day, activate day mode. And the actual experience has been designed to be extraordinarily responsive. So this will work on iPhones and iPads, tablets, and no matter what content is being shown, it's automatically being optimized for that target device. So you can see here is an image providing a diagram, and these scale up and down and change their styling depending on whether it's enabled on a small device or a large device, and also whether it's in dark mode or light mode. Other things that we've been able to do to content has been things like syntax highlighting. So you see here, for example, we have some code within the book, and we've added some functionality that lets people copy and paste that code and put it straight into their IDE, just reducing the amount of friction between a user that's engaged and working through reading through this title and them actually putting it into practice. And at the end of every section, you have these assessments. So you can see here for this example, we have 5 questions. It's estimated to take around 15 minutes, and it's a relatively challenging assessment. So you can see here what's the primary function of model registry and MLOps workflows. And I've got the option to press 1, 2, 3, or 4. You'll notice as you go through this player, it's designed to be accessible so that it ticks all the boxes of 501 compliance if you're in the US. and also EU accessibility regulations as well. And I can go through, select answers, and the actual platform's going to give me immediate feedback as to whether or not that question was right or wrong, and it'll also give me hints in terms of what the right answer is as well. And as I go through, if I submit all of the different answers into this assessment engine here, you can see I'm doing terribly well. Once I get to the end, it will give me a score and tell me, Ollie, you scored 0 out of 5, so I probably need to review the material a lot more thoroughly. And so we've created this new interactive course player to effectively augment the existing book asset that exists out there. I'm excited to hopefully release this to audiences probably by March, April this year. If you'd like to get in touch and see a demo more earlier than that, then feel free. But we're really excited about what this new tool affords. It's been designed and created using SCORM and can be deployed using XAPI, which means if you're working with e-learning platforms or learning management systems, it will look and feel the same across all of those different platforms. And we're going to be introducing some new functionality probably midway through this year that supports multi-language translations. So if I'm working for a course and I suddenly want to translate everything into, say, German, it will let me do that. If I want to translate everything into Spanish, it will let me do that as well. So stay tuned. Lots of fun new innovations on the way. But this, in the very least, provides a small sample of the kind of capabilities that we're beginning to generate. Thank you.